Shalom, shalom. Good morning. Let's drink some pumpkin tea and talk about the end of the world. So we're talking about chapter 4 of the book of Revelation. And in chapter 4, John has just gotten to heaven. Whether he's there physically or in spirit, doesn't matter. What he is seeing is heaven. Now, if you are an avid reader of religious texts, you may notice that the descriptions that John gives are eerily familiar. The descriptions that he gives about heaven, about God, about the throne, are all pretty much copy-pasted from exactly what Enoch described in his book whenever he saw heaven. Also, whether physically or in spirit, doesn't matter. We're just talking about the experience of what these people were seeing. Now, can two people have the same experience? Yes. If two people go to the same place, are they going to see the same things? Probably yes. I don't have a problem with that. Here's what I have an issue with. We talked at the very beginning of this series about how the book of Revelation was written by John. Just John. That's all that we know about him. Now, some people do believe that John, who wrote the book of Revelation, is John the Apostle. But that's where this problem comes in. The apostles and Jesus knew about the book of Enoch. They knew about what was in the book of Enoch. They were familiar with the text. There are a lot of times throughout Scripture that the book of Enoch is quoted. So if John, who wrote the book of Revelation, was in fact John the Apostle, I just find it odd that in his writings he would say, "This is what I saw. This is the amazing thing. This is how I'm going to describe it to you," even though he would have already known that those were the exact descriptions that Enoch gave in his particular book. This might just seem like a tiny thing, and we're only talking about a very small amount of verses right now. But you will see this theme over and over again as we go through the book of Revelation, that there are things that are borrowed and picked from all other books, earlier prophecies that other people made, earlier experiences that other people made, copied and pasted and patchworked into a book with a little bit of original information, a little bit of original thought, and it's called Revelation. So could John be having an experience of his own? Absolutely. But I just find it very weird that the way he describes things is exactly the way they were described by somebody else that he knew about. Because I feel like if a friend of mine and I went to the same place on two different occasions, we might explain it to each other and it might be similar and we would have seen the same things, but to describe it exactly in the same words,